music. He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. This is not a review. This is one of those little gossip. Let's talk, let's chit chat, give you my opinion on some things that y'all see from the title of it. Beyoncé versus Michael Jackson versus Prince. So, lipstick of tonight. It is a Marc Jacobs. The color is called Current Mood. And current is actually spelled C-U-R-R-A-N-T. So not current mood. I love it. Anywho, you know, Beyonce performed at Coachella on Saturday. Well, damn near Sunday, because the shit came on in our time in Michigan at like 2:30 in the morning. And it wasn't over to damn near 4:30. So basically, for us, she performed on Sunday. You know, I was going to talk about it on Sunday. I was in a funky mood. I was very tired from watching Beyonce. It was a long night. And then at that point, I was just so tired from the great fucking show that she put on. I just said, ain't no point in me talking about it because everybody know how amazing it was. But after that, Wendy Williams was on her show Monday. And it was either Monday or Tuesday, one of the days. But she was saying how Beyonce is the best performer of all time, living or dead. We saw other people post that on, you know, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, you know, all Facebook, all these things or whatever. And there's been a whole argument, like, let's argue. So, my opinion, you know, I am of the age where I remember Prince and Michael Jackson, you know, seriously. My parents were really big Prince fans. They will always go to the concerts. You know, my uncles who stay in Minnesota will like perform with his band and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm very aware of how big of an artist Prince was. Of course, we all know how big Michael Jackson was as well. However, I think what people forget, people keep on saying, well, you can't say Beyonce, because I think Beyonce is the best performer ever. I think she's better than Diana Ross. I think she's better than Prince. I think she's better than Michael Jackson. I think she's better than Al Green. I think she's better than everyone. You know, I think she is the best performer of all time based on this last performance and what she put on. And when I say performer, I mean she puts on a fucking show. And she puts on a show within herself. My thing is, if you think about a Prince, if you think about a Michael Jackson, if you think about them, they are great. You know, people brought up, you know, when Beyonce don't have people fainting when she walk out on stage. So Michael Jackson would have people fainting on the stage, and it'd be ambulances having to be parked outside, and it was all these people who would like faint even if he just walked out on stage. You have to remember, Michael Jackson's era and our era is two completely different eras. People will faint seeing Michael Jackson because they didn't see him often. He seemed like a mythical figure. You didn't have social media. You didn't have blogs and gossip. You didn't have all that stuff. You at that time would only see Michael Jackson in concert. So of course, the person who you think ain't even real because you never see him often, you see him here and there, maybe in a video or two, maybe on an interview or two. You don't see them as much. Of course, you're gonna probably pass out when you see them. However, and not only that, the media then would focus on people. You would see more people passing out than Michael. Think about that. You really would. The media will focus on who passed out. So if you have a concert and let's say 5 people passed out, they're gonna focus on that for the first 15 minutes. Oh my God, let's watch the first person pass out. You know, that's what they do. With Beyonce, currently we see Beyonce all the time, whether it's in her music, whether it's in her videos, whether it's her on her own Instagram. We have more access to stars now, so seeing them in person might not be a pass out moment. However, you're still fucking thoroughly entertained. With Prince, I think Prince was also great. He would give great concerts. He would give great concerts and it would be absolutely fucking amazing. I think the only difference is that with Beyonce, the performance that she put on at Coachella was so well thought out. All the songs she did, bringing out Destiny Child, bringing out Jay-Z. She also had a full fucking fledged marching band. She had contortionists. She had baton twirlers. She had male and female steppers. She put on a complete fucking show for 2 hours nonstop. The only thing she stopped to do was make 2-3 costume changes, and that was it. But she danced out of her motherfucking boots. Okay, by the end of that goddamn concert, the boots she had that she was performing in had came down to her goddamn ankle. She danced out of her boots, bitches. Okay, and my thing is saying that Beyonce, in my opinion, is the best performer, living or dead, is based on what I've seen, the shows she's done. Michael was great. He had great songs, and people loved Michael. People did love that man to death. However, I feel like whenever Beyonce does a show, bitches, she does a show. Like, it's a full-fledged production. And Michael and Prince would do that as well. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying they weren't as great. What I'm seeing is what Beyonce is able to do with the amount of money she has, technology she has, access to set directors, she has access to things, and she's very, very creative. She did an entire HBCU themed show at Coachella, which she was the first black woman to headline Coachella. Coachella, if you think about it, is honestly majority a white person's event, and that's not to be racist or racial. It's true. It is. Her mom even said, I was scared with her going the route she went with a HBCU theme. How would this predominantly white audience take it? You know what I'm saying? And to do that at Coachella was taking a risk. She did it because she's a great fucking performer. Everyone out here want to pledge goddamn her sorority, her college. They want to go attend her college. Beyonce did that goddamn performance, and she solidified her place as the greatest performer, living or dead, and can't nobody touch it. And it's honest to God truth. That don't mean Michael Jackson wasn't great. It don't mean Prince wasn't great. It just means Beyonce at this point of her life, and this point of the world, and this point of entertainment, is on a whole nother level. Completely different level. And it's the thing about it of she planned it. She had a year to plan it because she was supposed to perform last year, and it was postponed because she had the twins. We got pregnant with the twins. But if you, from her walking out and the whole, I figure as like a Nubian goddess, to switching up to her HBCU college gear, you know what I'm saying, her stepping with the people, bringing out big girls, you know what I'm saying, to do the whole thing, you know what I'm saying, step with the guys and the dudes, having the contortionist, the male contour. I don't even think I've seen her have so many male featured dancers, because I was like, okay, hey dude, you know what I'm saying? It was a fucking production. And so when someone says she's the best performer right now, living or dead, it's based on that performance and based on all the shows she's done before. If you think about any Beyonce Lord Jesus performance she does before or now, she dances her ass off. It is always a flawless performance. It seems always to be thought out. And you can't take your eyes off of her show. She is entertaining you. Anyone can come on stage and stand around for a couple minutes and sing their song or stand still or whatever. Prince back in the day, he was electrified. You know what I'm saying? It was a whole, oh my God, even watching him perform Purple Rain, Little Red Corvette, you know what I'm saying? Kids, all that stuff. It was fucking amazing. It absolutely was. However, Beyonce at this current time is in a whole nother level. She can do things differently. And it's mainly because it's a different day and age. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't, how Al Green would perform, you know what I'm saying, back in the day, what can't be as great as Beyonce now, because we have access to so much more. She had access to a year to put this together, to have the band, have live instruments, live band, live steppers, had the twins come out, had a sister. It was a fucking great dog. Everybody was up until late as hell. Everyone was tired. After it went off, I posted on Instagram, which is where I post most of my stuff when I'm not on YouTube. And even I said, it's 4:30 in the morning. Beyonce didn't snatch all our edits, our eyebrows, and our eyelashes. What the fuck do we do now? Because she got us all amped. Beyonce literally headlined Coachella and then had it broadcast live on YouTube. So even if you did not get to see her in person, you were still there. And the performance was a straight 2 hours of just fucking entertainment. It wasn't a what the fuck going on moment. It wasn't a what's, and she did it on her own. And I think that's why I feel Beyonce is the greatest performer, living or dead. I don't agree with Wendy Williams often. Sometimes she gets on my nerve. I do agree with her in this aspect. And you can't compare the two. You can't. Oh, Michael Jackson, people passing out because you didn't see that man all that often. You didn't see him ever. Okay? And now my thing is, while they was passing out, they would pass out because he was standing there. And saying that Beyonce is the greatest performer doesn't mean that people didn't love Michael and pass out when they saw him. That don't, they did. But his performance, if I walk out on stage and, you pass out, if I don't do anything, that doesn't make me a great performer. That means people love me enough that they wanted to see me and they pass out. Bitch, I'm not passed out at a Beyonce concert. Why? Because I don't want to miss the concert. I don't want to miss the 1, 2, 3. I don't want to miss the steps. I don't want to miss I don't want to miss anything. People were so enamored with Michael Jackson. Probably Prince too. They're passing out because they loved them so much. Whether their performance was good or bad, they still loved them. Beyonce, look, you can hate her or love her, whether you wanted to be Beehive or not. She's the greatest. She honestly is. And I have never seen her live. I would never go to a Beyonce concert live simply because I feel like it would be, I don't like being packed. I don't like people touching me. I don't like crowds. I don't like when I can't control a noise level. And I am 100% aware if I go to a Beyonce concert, I'm going to want to get front seat tickets because I'm going to want to see her. Because if you can't be up in front, I don't see the point of being there. And I know if I'm up front, people going to be all on my back. I don't have time for that. So, I'm cool with, I can see her on TV, I can get her albums, it's fine. But I still feel like, and I'm the same with any other artist, I wouldn't be like, well, if it was Michael Jackson, no, I wouldn't go to a Michael Jackson concert anyway if he was alive, or Prince if he was alive either. But yeah, Beyonce's just fucking amazing. If you watch that Coachella event of her, Beachella, sorry, you can't deny her performance was fucking epic. You know what I'm saying? You can't. And for that, I will always say, currently, until something else happens, Beyonce is the greatest performer of all time, living or dead. So that is all I had to say about that. I will talk to you guys later. I am Jay Lee. This is Jaylee's Corner. Peace.